Kia ora, welcome to Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Koroa, sponsored by the best gym coming out of Koroa, Club Physical, and the best clothing brand coming out of Australia. Shout out to the Broken Village, aka shout out to the brother Uts. My name is Mr. Pierce Penny-Wedipo, and I'm here with a fella that I've been trying to get on the podcast for yonks. This man, I'm gonna give him his flowers. This man is the lead singer of Horizon, one of the fellas that are actually helping to grow the Far North music scene. He's one of the best vocalists coming out of Koroa. Everyone in the Far North has to give you those flowers. He's none other than, to me, he's Hohua, but to everyone else, his name is Hohua Star. So I'm here with the brother. How are you, my bro?
Good, my brother. Good.
Nice,
Good to see you again, my bro.
Oh, good to see you again, my bro. So first things first, brother. Going back all the way back to the beginning of everything, bro. How did you get your start into music, my bro?
Well, that far back. I guess just growing up around it, I grew up around my brother.
Yeah.
Amazing guitarist, bro. There's Jimi Hendrix and all of those sort of styles.
Yeah.
Heaps of Bob Marley, bro. So that's pretty much where I got my influence from on that side of things too.
Yeah.
That's like, bro, going right back now to baby stages, growing up, just walking downstairs and getting kicked out of the shed because, my brother's doing things that you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
And then, growing up to him teaching pretty much my first song.
Yeah. What was your first song you learned how to play, bro?
It was Hotel California, and don't ask me to play it anymore because that was many years ago.
Oh, that is always the go-to song. Yeah. Like, it's always Hotel California, what's it called? Smoke on the Water. Or like Stand By Me? Those are always the first songs I learn on guitar.
That's another one.
But in terms of that, bro, like for our people that don't know you, this was supposed to be the first question I asked you. Like, who are you, my bro? Like, who are you and what do you do? Because I know who you are. A lot of people know who you are, but like in your own words, bro.
Ko Hohua tōku ingoa. Also known as Joshua by my government name.
Oh, true.
If we want to go that far. So Hohua is pretty much comes from kohanga. My mum was my teacher and pretty much had 3 Joshuas in our kohanga. And she pretty much appointed me as Hohua because the other 2 ended up being Josh and Joshua. So that's where Hohua comes from.
Nice, bro.
Growing up, I grew up in Taihape, a little place called Taihape. Yeah. Born in Wanganui River, down the Wanganui.
Oh, true.
And then, raised in Taihape right up until the end of 99. Moved up here into the far north. And, chased all my roots pretty much through Te Rangi a Niwa.
Yeah. Are you a Niwa kid?
Yeah, brother. I moved up here and just went straight to Niwa.
Yeah.
Done a year at Rotorua Boys because, my English is pretty shocking. So forgive me if I muck up a bit of English in this little interview.
But there's one thing about Te Rangi a Niwa, bro. Like, in my opinion, that's how schools should be run. Like, I love the kaupapa. Like, a lot of people that come out of Niwa are real successful people like Tuturu Māori or the bro D'Angelo, the auntie Makanihi come up and she created Putiro Gym and everything like that. And then yourself, bro. Like, it's like, what was it like, bro, being a student at Niwa? Because you would have been in the very beginning, eh?
Yeah, I was kind of... I come in sort of after the first lot of students. But I was pretty much there since 2000 right through to 2007 without giving away my age too much. But just old school Niwa hard student.
Yeah, bro.
I'm proud to be Niwa too. Everywhere I go, and pretty much let everyone know that's the kura I went to. I'm from the far north.
Yeah, bro. So in terms of being at Niwa and everything like that, coming up to the far north, bro. I heard you were a bit of a baller back in the day, like a basketball, like...
Yeah, a bit of ball, bro, a bit of ball.
Yeah, how did... Because when I was talking to Derek, when I had him on the podcast a while ago, he was telling me about how, like, where did your love of basketball come from, man?
Growing up, bro, I was actually more of a sports person up here. Everyone knew me for sports. It didn't actually matter what sport? Like I wasn't even the best at basketball. I was better at other sports.
Yeah.
But then I found my passion in a sport called Kiorahi too, which took me around like Europe way back in 2010.
Wow.
Toured Europe for Aotearoa. We were called Kai, so Kiorahi Akotanga Iho.
Yeah.
Was our crew back then, but yeah, shout out to Harko Brown for letting me come over to Europe on my first ever game of Kiorahi.
That's dope, brother. Nah, I love that, my man. So, so you're a sporty person. You're kind of really ingrained into the far north. But at the same time, bro, being from Wanganui, like being like born down there.
Born in Wanganui, raised in those ways first, brother.
Yeah.
So I was Bushman first.
Yeah.
Bushman, raised in the Ruahine Rangers,
Yeah.
right out to Ofango. Right over through pretty much all our whānau blocks down there.
Yeah.
I was quite privileged and that I was picked up by a whānau at a young age, 6 months old. I was whāngai by a whānau.
Yeah.
And I actually just found out in January, I was found in the Gretna car park at a pub.
True.
Yeah, brother. So yeah, it was pretty eye-opening. I was told I was found on the doorstep with a box in there, but yeah, found at a pub, bro, and now we jamming that pub.
Fire Spuzzy, did you ever know your birth parents, or do you want to talk about that?
I'm open as, I'm open as book. I didn't know my mum for right up until I was about 4 years old. My mum and dad that raised me, Betty and Terry, they actually took me back to my mum for a holiday. And they sort of stayed for a few days until I got a bit comfortable and whatnot. But yeah, bro, I met my old lady, got to know her a little while until I was about 19, and she had a car accident and passed away not too far from her house.
Hey,
So buried her back in Waiōhau, Tūhoi territory.
Yeah.
And then, after that, pretty much I don't know my father, never known him.
Yeah.
I just found out actually a couple of months before her accident that his name's Ricky Stewart. So if anyone out there can find a Ricky Stewart, this fella is from Taranaki.
Yeah.
Tell him I haven't been looking for him for like as long as I've been alive, but
Hey.
but hey, shout out to you, bro. Where you been?
So like even being in that situation, bro, like you're because we can't remember our life as a newborn baby, but how did your mum and your dad get into the picture? Your current mum and dad that raised you and found you, did they just adopt you, or did
they found me at the pub. They walked in the pub and tried to find my mum, couldn't find her, and then a couple of weeks later they had found out that she was back at the pub, so they went back down to see her and said, hey, we got your son, you got 2 weeks to come get him, otherwise don't come back. And so she didn't come back, and my mum and dad still,
raised you?
They raised me right, bro, and to the point where like once I was old enough to understand that I actually had my birth mum, and that was the only biological contact that they had for me, they started taking me back to, the first visit was like, Mum, and both of them are looking, and I'm like, not you, but my mum. It was like one of those sort of buzzers, but just, didn't really know her too much, but got to know her over the years. There's a few things I wish I could have said and done with her, but there's no regrets there at all, and I thanked her pretty much when I buried her. I was sitting on the side of her, grave, having a bit of a tangi as we do. But I just looked at her and I said, wow, thank you, mum. Thank you for gifting me with another mum. I understand now that you couldn't protect me, you couldn't look after me, and you didn't know what else to do. So I forgive you. And thank you, because now I know how precious it is to have a mum,
Yeah, bro. Exactly, my man. Exactly.
Yeah,
I love
everyone
that.
everyone out there with mums and dads, man, cherish them, brother. You never know when they're gone, because all of them are up there now.
Yeah,
everyone
bro.
that I know, like my old man buried him 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Old lady buried her 7 years ago,
Yeah.
8 years ago now.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
think about that. Oh, yeah, and it's cool. It's like it's one of these things with us being musicians, It's like, and very, very good musicians. It's our mama and our love that push us through and everything like that. And helps us to
Builds resilience,
build.
but I
Yeah, bro.
believe,
Yeah, and it's our out. Like it's our outlet, it's our music, bro.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
I love to hear that. Like you can kind of hear it. I could always hear it in your voice every time you sung that. When you sung songs, you could feel like a little bit in there, bro. And it's cool to hear that now.
Yeah.
So in terms of your voice, bro, you come from Niwa. That's the first green flag I can tell about having a good voice is Niwa. So I'm like, okay, yeah, here we go.
I actually wasn't the best singer either, bro.
What?
Yeah, nah, I was never the best singer.
How did you
There's
get
way
good?
better singers out there. I guess I sort of just found my craft. I sort of found where I wanted to go with music. Well, tone-wise, I sort of fell in love with the whole Rasta theme. So, just took that and listened to, those ones that we all listen to, Catch Fire,
Yeah.
Te Omeka and House of Shem and all those guys.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Just brought up and raised around them, and
I get you.
Yeah.
What's it about the Rasta Rastafarian lifestyle, the Rastafarian just the Rasta culture? That sounds so sounds so outside. But what's it about the culture that you enjoy, bro? Like that
I guess
yeah,
it's
that you
the
resonate
message,
with.
really, eh?
The message, yeah.
It's the message that they move with, brother. Just moving with love all the time, eh? And, love and respect for each and everyone out there, no matter where they go. They just Jim Rasta,
Yeah.
brother. It's sort of like that homely feel, So it's going and creating whānaus everywhere, really. Meeting another Rasta is like, oh my brother, it's pretty buzzy, and it's like an instant reaction,
Yeah.
You meet them for the first time, and it's like, oh, Jim, my brother, wow, nice to meet you, and then it's like throughout the night, it's like you've known them all your life,
I know what you mean, brother. I know exactly what you mean, brother. And with the whole culture and everything like that, and you can feel it when you're on stage. Like the accent it's unique, but it doesn't sound like Rastafari. It sound you can tell you're Māori, when you say.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Brought up right through Kapahaka and Te Reo Māori, Te Aho Matua.
Yeah.
Right from pretty much when I was whāngai, bro.
Yeah.
Honoured and privileged to have a mum that was the kaiako for our kohanga reo.
Yeah.
So just right from there, it's like didn't know how to speak English all the way till I was 9, bro.
True.
And my first English word was actually takeaways, but we were sitting outside of the takeaway shop, and if you actually look at it properly and read it as a young Māori kid, brother, it's take awa. What are those numbers, because it's not something that we know. It's not something in our alphabet, so it's like, oh, what are these numbers? And then mum's like, no, well, those ain't numbers, those are letters. Those ain't letters.
Those are numbers.
No, that's takeaways. Oh, mum, I'm kino, I was trying to flip the script for mum's upbringing, I was whipped out of them at her young age, but for her to become a kaiako, it was like, she drilled it into us that it was bad to speak Māori, English, So for her to teach me an English word, it was like, eropi. What? Ka hore mum kino tēnā kupu, all in Māori, bro. So, it's pretty buzzy, bro.
I love that, my man. So and another thing, bro, cause you're one of the I feel what we're building up here. We're building something strong, bro. The far north scene, when it comes to music, has never been as good as it is right now. I believe, I feel that, and 100%.
Nah, for sure.
How did you get your start, bro, in No Horizon? Because I heard Derek's version of how you guys got into No Horizon, but I want to hear how the lead man got a got a start.
Got the job.
Yeah, you got the job. Yeah.
How I got the job, moved home, and I was sort of jamming, doing like little weddings and stuff, and jamming with this rock band down in Coromandel there. Yeah. Just little weddings, and I done a festival with them. But they were following my karaoke scene as well in
Auckland.
You
karaoke?
Just jamming. I'll just turn up just for the music, bro. I loved just getting out there, and I made a name for myself at Pēmua, you know, Pēmua RSA.
Yeah.
I walk in and they're like, oh, the reggae man's here. And it's like, oh, what? Oh, me. It's like, yeah, you know, and it's an honour, but
Yeah.
it's almost sometimes overwhelming, you know.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
trying to come out and enjoy a good night out of just music, brother.
Yeah, brother.
And that's what it's always pretty much been about, you know. So, yeah, and then bro, I moved home, and then it was their mum and auntie. They were organising a gig for, so Derek and Evan were like doing a duo thing.
Yeah, remember.
And they were just looking for an opening act, bro. And
Yeah.
I had just moved home with my family from Auckland.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just doing little solo stuff on the guitar, but you know, I'm Māori, bro. I don't even know what the name of the chords are or
Yeah.
nothing that I'm playing, you know. I'm
Just
not
playing,
really-
eh?
Yeah, just all been by ear, you know,
Yeah.
growing up. And then, yeah, so I'm jamming away, bro, and they're like, yeah, so I can see them in the corner, and like, I sort of feel that, like, oh, yeah, they're judging me a little bit, you know, but sort of like, are they judging me, or are they like, oh, this fella's all right, you know? Or is he shit? Or is he like, what's he up to, you know?
All of us are like, they
But
were like,
at the same time, it was like they come up to me and they were like, oh, bro, you're like playing all the wrong chords, but the whole crowd was like just around you, my bro, and they were still vibing. And I was like, oh, was I? Are those the wrong chords? But I've been playing those like all my life and singing them everywhere I go. You know? So I was like, oh, really? Oh, well, what's up? And they were like, oh, bro, dude, we've got a band, but we're looking for a singer. And I was like, well, I've got a singer, but I'm looking for a band. You know? And then so they invited me to band practice, bro. And then I turned up to band practice, and you know, they were just jamming away, brother. Jamming away. And then I was watching them. I was like, oh, yeah, this is buzzy. Had a bit of a sing.
yeah.
And then they had been practicing for maybe 2 or 3 months. Just so it was Billy on the drums, Evan.
Fucking mean drummer,
and then like crazy, bro.
He's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and then Evan, bro, I call him Magic, bro. He's
Yeah,
also
he's
just
crazy too.
They're so good at their craft, thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty like honourable to walk into the space with them, you know.
Yeah.
Because I actually grew up watching them, brother.
True.
Yeah, so when I was at New, I'll come down to like, you know, the MP shows and stuff. And
Yeah, and they'll
they're
be
up there
playing.
with Ravenous, you know, back in those days. And I'm like, wow, I want to jam with them, you know,
Yeah.
because they're playing reggae.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
hadn't seen it in the far north, you
Yeah,
know. And
yeah.
I'm like, oh, who are these guys?
Yeah.
You know, so I grew up, but then I moved away.
Yeah.
And then to come back and then like, oh, these fellas hooted me up to get jam with them. Yeah, bro, of course I'm coming, you know. So that's why it was instant. Oh, well, I'm a singer looking for a band.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
And then
it was crack up because when Derek was talking about it, he was like, "Yeah, man, like we could hold a note, but we weren't like singers, and like the bro could he could sing, but he couldn't hold a note on the guitar."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy, bro." And
is
to
cracked
see where Horizon is today, like you guys are doing everything. Like I just seen the other day, I was just chilling, kicking back, trying to get Hori Shaw and Te Wihi back on the podcast, and I see this thing and I was like, Marahakas.
I'm guessing that's the first.
Yeah, I'm like, Mara. And then it's cool though, because it's not just you. The bro was, yeah.
Talk to that fella, my brother.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
yeah. So the like hearing everything that you guys are doing, bro. Like yeah, Zentage is going to be opening for Te Wihi and bloody Hori Shaw, and then I was chilling. I'm gonna tell you the story. I was cracking up laughing because I tried so hard to get this interview at Waipapa Cody, eh? So hard, eh? I was kicking back, I was hitting up Shane, hitting up everyone. And then next thing you know, I finally cracked the interview. Go on there, and who's in there? Hohua. I was like cracking. I was like, oh, bro.
What are you doing here? Oh, I got invited to sing the last song, my bro.
And then I see you on stage, eh? And then it was cracking because I was plastered. I was
Yeah.
plastered at the gig. And we took a photo. Bro, I remember all my shoes and everything muddy as. I look at the photo in the morning and there's you in the corner just. I was like, yo.
Kick back, my bro.
But you guys are doing mean, bro. Like,
Thank you, my brother.
like
Hard.
you like. I want to first talk about the Lions Mentality EP. It's EPA or it's the album.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's an EP. Single, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Every single day I sing the song. Every morning I wake up, coming from the north side. Feeling like a lion now.
Pretty overwhelming now these days, bro. Like, yeah, I'll go, like, especially because I've been gigging heaps around the Far North, and everyone's like, oh, can you play Lions mentality? And I'm like, oh, wiki. But you don't realise how much of an impact you have on them until you play it, and then they're singing it word for word, and it's like, oh, what the heck?
Bro,
These fellas are actually like my song. They look a song on my brothers. You know?
Nah, bro, you guys are onto something, bro, and I bet you, you know, you guys are gonna be there. Like, and in my opinion, like it's Illuminati, and then there's No Horizon, and guarantee I feel No Horizon because it feels authentic. It doesn't feel the same as other things.
Yeah.
Like with your vocals.
Definitely,
Yeah.
bro, with the whole them with their, like, you know, backgrounds, you know, hip hop, and then there's like heavy metal and then punk in there, you know, and then there's this moldy boy that comes in and sings reggae. You know? And it's like, what should we make? You know, and sometimes it's a little bit, I will admit, you know, it's a little bit too heavy for me, and I'm like, oh, how am I going to make this? You know? How am I going to make this work? And then, you know, Evan will just give me a bit of an idea now and then, or Derek will just, oh, well, let's just do this, you know, and it's like, oh, yeah, hard, and then I'll go off those vibes. And that's pretty much where we all flow. Most of our, you know, most of our originals just flow from a band practice. The bro will play a bass line, or the bro will just start playing a little lick, and then the bros jump in with them, and then I'm like, oh, can you just carry on? Carry on, bro, you know, like our first ever band practice, bro. We actually made trotting at our very first band practice. Like, seriously, like, I was like, oh, fire up. Wow. So I got to, you know, sing a couple of songs with the brothers. Yeah. First band practice, and then they were playing this thing they were practicing for like 2 months, and I was like, bro, whose is this? And they were like, oh, this is ours. You know, and I do what I do, my bro. I'm over in the corner chopping up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, fire. Hold on, my bros now. Carry on, brothers. I'll just have a quick cane. A quick cane, and I'll see you in the middle, my bro, you know? Yeah. And then so I have my cane, bro, and they're like, playing this thing, you know. Like, oh, I love this. I just jumped up and I was like, chatting away. Oh. And the bros were like, hey. Oh, and so they're like buzzing out, tripping out that I'm like coming up with something to their song straight away. And we pretty much like made the melody, pretty much made the whole track just on the spot. And then I went home and just mastered the lyrics a little bit more. Went back to the second band practice, and I was like, brothers, I got it. Can we play that thing that you've done? And they were like, oh, yeah. So they got into it. And then, we locked in trotting pretty much straight away, bro. And then I think 2 months later, we had it released. And everyone was like, boom! Brothers, can you come play at our wedding? And we're like, oh, brother, we only know like 2 songs. Yeah! Like, straight up, sorry.
I cracked up laughing because my cousins, they listen to any New Zealand artists, bro. Nothing. Like, unless it's Catch a Fire, House of Shane Walker at the time. I don't even, Shane Walker wasn't even, like, massive at the time. He was still doing his low-key shit. But then, I remember coming back here, and then my cousin's Harlux, all I hear is, trotting. And I'm like, these motherfuckers. Bro, you guys are doing me, brother. One thing I wanted to do, bro, was give you your flowers, because I reckon, in my opinion, the Far North music scene is harder than it's ever been, brother. We have people like Zentaj. We have people like K1 Dallas. He's a rapper. Over 100,000 bloody monthly listeners. We got me. We got you fellas. We got Jackson. Like,
don't forget yourself, bro.
Yeah, bro. You got me going. I was like, I cracked 35,000. That's gang. But the Far North music scene is going so hard, bro. And what's some advice that you want to give to the next generation of artists that are coming through the Far North? It's good with this deep question there.
Yeah. To the next generation coming through the Far North. Originality, brother. Originality, just be yourself. As long as you're doing what you love, you know. Or it ain't a job. You know, so stick to whatever you love. Move with love, brother. Yeah. Stay humble, right? Because we all come from small beginnings, my bro. So always be humble and represent the Far North, especially if you're from me.
Yeah, bro. Love it, my man. Shot for that, brother. Mad love, my bro. It's us, eh?
Spinning Yarns, the best podcast coming out of Kara'a. Listen to the full episodes on all streaming platforms. Chirp!